stopped it. Nipped it in the bud. I can play that game. I can play that game, Rich.
Saberwolf is cheap. One more.
Okay, let's start.
No,
this.
let's go.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Wait, one
Let's
more.
do it.
Just let me do one
Oh
more
my
with
god,
Glacius.
fine.
Motherfuckers.
Dudeumuh Gaming,
No. Give us a classic Chepo, man.
2016.
It's too late. I already did the 2016. I already did it.
Nah, fuck that. I'm the head of this
2.0.
You ain't the head of nothing. This is a
Dude.
3-man. There's 3 heads to this Hydra, alright?
Welcome back, everyone, to Dudeumuh Gaming. Dudeumuh Gaming.
Let's record our faces.
I don't. Oh no, not with all this crap everywhere.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
that's for another time.
We gotta arrange this area.
When we have
properly.
100 subs, we'll reveal ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll be like ninjas until then.
Dudeumuh Gaming. Welcome to 2016, and yeah, I was away on holiday. So
I was not.
Where did you go, Jose?
I went to the great distant land known as Russia,
Oh, you went to Russia?
The
Yeah.
motherland.
the motherland. I went back
Did you see any
home.
nuclear weapons?
Yup, all over the place, man.
Dude, that's awesome.
All over the place.
You know they have a problem with plutonium over there? Like, we have a drug problem over there. People are selling, like, plutonium on the black market. I watched, like, a 2-hour special on it.
If only Marty McFly knew. Now, so we're. Oh my God! So much happened. So much has happened. Season 3 is literally like in 2 months, and we heard like we've heard so much. Ki, yes. Season 3 has been talked about by the producers, creators, Max. You know, so many different people, but we haven't seen anything outside of Rash's trailer. So, let's get to talking on what has been revealed from those talks.
Well, we have to do another video after they reveal, because at the end of this month, they're going to reveal...
Oh yeah, so the KI Cup.
They're going to have the
Cup in PAX South.
the game at PAX South and
Yeah.
the KI Cup. I just hope Tusk...
Ooh.
I just hope Tusk isn't... I hope Tusk isn't the one...
Jeff was the guy in the background. He's like, yeah! What?
I just don't want Tusk to be like how Fulgor and Spinal were.
Why?
Or
What?
Cinder were like...
Oh, no,
we
wait.
have to wait till the end of the season, because...
Well, no. They're saying that I heard that Tusk, Kimwoo, and Rash will be launching alongside a few more.
They didn't say launching.
No, I heard
with
launching.
Tusk.
I heard
didn't
launching.
hear no launching. They
I
just
heard-
said the game will launch with more characters
This-
than
yeah,
season
okay,
2
yeah.
did.
I didn't hear
So that could
anything.
be 3 characters. That could be 3 characters.
No, I heard it was gonna be launching. I think if
It's
they're
4. It's 4 characters. It's gonna be 4.
4.
I don't know.
And they said there's
Pro-
another...
but
they
definitely
did-
Rash, since he's basically done.
Oh, close to done. Yeah.
It'll be Rash, Kimwoo, and I think some new character.
I think Tusk.
Two.
The reason
Two
I say.
characters. 2 characters.
What do you mean 2
It's
characters?
gonna be 2 characters.
No, they already said it's going to launch with more
Than two characters.
Ex-
They're
no,
gonna-
I'm saying like 2 more characters. You guys are saying it's only gonna be 3.
No. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you think there's going to be 5 altogether launched?
No.
What are you talking? I said
4.
4.
He keeps saying
2
4.
more than what 2 is.
Yes.
I'm
Which
not-
is, do you not math?
I cannot math today.
Okay, the point is, I think it's gonna launch with Kimwoo, Tusk, Rash, another character.
It ain't gonna be Tusk, man.
No.
They're gonna milk him out.
Listen. The reason I say Tusk is because I honestly think last character, like just what they did at Arya, is like the final boss of season 2. I think final boss of season 3 is gonna be Gargus.
They said no Gargus.
No. They said they
Yeah,
don't know.
they
They,
said
don't
they
know.
don't know.
Idol is pretty much like probably not, but Gargus is totally up in the air.
Well, oh yeah, probably.
I think
I don't
that's
think
why.
he's gonna be playable. I think he's just gonna be.
No, I think
I
they're gonna
thought-
keep him playable.
No,
I
he's gonna be
think-
boss status, and that's it.
I think they're gonna have 2 versions, just like Shadow Jago. There's the boss version of Shadow Jago, and then there's gonna be the boss version of Gargus and the playable version. That's what I think is gonna go down with that. Also, there's still one other guest character.
Who is it gonna be?
Conquer.
Pimple.
This would be Conquer.
Zit.
You know what? I heard one guy, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea. The Arbiter.
From Halo?
Yeah,
Could work.
I think that could work
If
with
a
the
character-
sword,
he
his
could have
beam,
invis.
sword.
He could have invis.
Yeah.
That would do nothing except for maybe projectiles.
Being invisible
Like Cinder.
would be like the big... You couldn't see any of the audibles or anything.
Or at
Oh,
least
that's true. That is.
Or if it
true.
was like the reflective camouflage, it'd be like really hard, very, very insanely
Yeah,
hard.
if he was invisible and he did like a manual, you'd be like, what?
What?
You'd be done. You'd literally.
It'd
That'd
probably-
be too OP then.
No, it'd be like his instinct. You know, it only
That'd
lasts
still
for so
be
long.
too OP of an instinct.
You want to talk about OP? We're not getting into it anyway.
Well, first, let's just Let's just finish talking about what we think.
And they said they're gonna.
So you
gonna
said
change
vampire.
they're definitely.
Oh yeah, after the last discussion that they had, I seriously think there's gonna be a vampire character, like we've talked about before.
And the guy was like, "It won't be anything like Twilight." So I'm calling it now. That chick from Twilight is gonna be the guest character in KI season 3.
Okay, moving on. So there's gonna be a vampire character. I'm still hoping for like a water-based character like we talked about. You know, monster from the Black Lagoon type thing.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
There you go.
Make it happen.
Something like that.
Also,
Also,
what other trope do they still not have?
They don't have a Frankenstein.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
They definitely don't have a Chupacabra.
That'll be amazing.
But that'd be kind of like a vampire. I mean,
He's goat sucker.
It'll be Saberwolf's arch nemesis.
That'd be interesting. That would be.
they don't have a Frankenstein. They don't have a creature from the Black Lagoon. They don't have a vampire.
Wait. Okay. So it's gonna be 2 guest characters, Kim Woo and Tusk, and a vampire. So that leaves.
But that's assuming that there's only 8 characters. They haven't told us this officially how many characters will be in this roster.
Let's assume it's 8. Like always, or 8 plus the usual.
Special, like weird
I
character.
think with Kim Woo and Tusk, Rash, the vampires all but confirmed. So
And plus the extra
if they have
guest
Gargus and he's
What if the
playable,
guest character is a vampire?
Wait, what other guest character? What, Bayonetta? No, she's a witch.
What's
she's a
that?
witch.
What's that
DMC.
girl from?
Oh,
Wait, no,
Dante?
No, he's not a vampire.
No.
He's a vampire
Who's
hunter.
That girl? What's that girl? The vampire game where you play.
They came out with that 2D side-scrolling game. It was really cool. Blood Rain.
Blood Rain.
Yeah, there you go.
What if it's that girl? It's possible.
I think
That's so out of left field though. Like.
Yeah, that's
Dracula,
way too.
like legitimately just Dracula.
Like Dracula all the way.
I feel like that name is gotta be
Nosferatu.
trademarked by like a million different people right now.
Hey, that's why it's a guest character, you know. I think it'll be someone from Microsoft's library. It's gotta be, you know, like I don't know, Marcus Phoenix. I hope not. It could be Master Chief. I
No,
hope
man.
not.
If it's anything from Gears, it's probably gonna be one of the
It'll
locusts.
be like Rom or something.
Yeah, it'll be a locust just to fit like the whole.
They did
They
ask.
already have a straight up human. They just
but they
can't
don't
put
even know
2
if-
more straight up
If Gears
humans.
4, they haven't even.
They have
if
to.
the
Well, no,
Locust-
yeah, they do. They have a couple,
If you played
but
Gears
they got like
3,
special abilities.
They're all dead.
Huh?
All the locusts are dead.
What? Gears 3?
Yes.
So what's Judgment? Oh wait, no, Judgment Day is before that.
Yeah, it's
right?
prequel.
In Gears 4, they didn't show any locusts, so who knows?
I'm just hoping that they don't pull Super Smash Brothers, because the new DLC character for Smash is Corrin from the new Fire Emblem. It's not even out yet. I hope they don't introduce a new character that we don't know about from like a Gears game. You know, from the new Gears, like the new like villain
The
archetype,
dude from Scalebound.
something like that. You know, I don't want to see anything. I want to see like an established character we already know and care about in some way.
It's gonna be Banjo Kazooie.
What rare could fit in there?
It doesn't have to be rare. It's
Well, I
Microsoft.
know, but it's more. If
What
it's
if
gonna be
it's
another guest
Scorpion?
character, you're gonna. It's not Scorpion.
What if it's
If
Scorpion?
What
it's
if?
Scorpion,
What
then,
if?
then
Dude, if it was Scorpion,
if
the
it's-
internet would explode.
if it's
Like,
Scorpion, then you can pretty much almost 50% say that MK versus KI could be a thing.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, look what happened with Tekken 7. Tekken 7, everyone. Okay, you're cool, all right. And then with Akuma, and everyone explodes. Killer Instinct, Season 3. Hey, everyone, Season 3 with Scorpion. And then, you know, leads down to MK versus...
I mean, Ed Boon always says he wants to put MK. He's wanted to do MK versus Street Fighter for years, but Capcom just. won't
that's
have
never going to
anything do
happen.
with it.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
It won't, but
Don't you mean
MK
rare?
versus KI could easily happen. Easily. If there's ever a crossover that could happen, that'd be it. All you have to do is go to Ed Boon and be like,
But-
I want your characters and here's some money.
But is Rare and Microsoft willing to go to distance to decapitate their own people?
Yeah, they've done it before.
Yeah. You ever play KI 2?
Yeah, I played
Motherfuckers
KI
get
too.
smushed into puddles.
Well, yeah, but like it's like really like baby.
Yeah, it's baby compared to KI, how they did it, how they worked it out before.
I mean, there's a giant snake that eats you.
Okay, and?
It's not as gory, sure.
Exactly.
Anyway, back on
There's not
subject.
5 rib cages popping out of nowhere or anything, okay?
Hey man, they did MK versus DC, and
they had what is it, hero finishers or something?
Yeah, but they still had fatalities. There was just no
blood, no violence,
blood.
nothing.
I'd decapitate Fulgore.
So,
if I had to guess, it's either Jonah Dark, someone from Halo, someone from Gears.
Wow, that's a lot of guessing.
Not really. I mean, they'd be all the same thing. The Gears would obviously have your little Lancer and your chainsaw.
No, I don't think anyone from Gears.
There's nobody with a gun.
And I want it to stay that way. That's the point. That's what I wanted to say, you know.
Arbiter's like the closest one since he's always running around with a sword.
Right.
Yeah. I think Arbiter would actually fit pretty well into that.
And you see him fighting, like, just straight up just fighting.
That's all he ever does.
Yeah.
That's all he does. I used to cheat with the Arbiter. Halo 3 Legendary, you just back away and the Arbiter will go in there and kill everything.
So, that's the guest character, and we talked about what new characters might show up, vampires, whatnot. Another thing that they talked about was the tweaking of characters.
2 characters are going to be changed completely.
Are retooled drastically,
Yeah, they're going to be completely different, and the rest of the characters are going to be tweaked.
Yeah.
So, we know they're going to nerf Saberwolf.
No. For what we know for sure, Aganos and Glacius is staying the same.
There's somebody else. Is this somebody else?
Oh, Shadow Jago. Because they just released him.
Shadow Jago,
but those 3,
Aganos and Glacius.
they will be tweaked a little bit, but not
They'll be tweaked
horrible.
like everyone else, but they're not. 2 characters are going to be completely redone. I think it's going to be... Because they said they have to work too hard to win. It's either going to be... It's going to be Cinder, I think, is going to be one of them.
I don't know.
Nah, dude. Have you seen, like, Cinder people?
I have seen Cinder people where they keep you up in the air and you just keep going. But I'm just thinking working too hard. Dude, to be that good with Cinder, you have to input like 140 things. I don't know. I was going to say Aganos because nobody really plays Aganos.
No, they're going to tweak them, and they said they're going to make them better.
They're going to make them better, but that's it. They won't make them worse.
No, recently, I don't think they should mess with Aganos because
Dude,
there was a recent tournament for, $4,000, and Aganos came in second. This guy playing Aganos.
Yeah, but
He's
one
insane.
guy, one story in how many tournaments?
No, dude, but people are figuring him out.
He's insane.
He's really, really good.
I lost to an Aganos the other day, and every
OP,
Aganos
man.
I've ever played, I've only lost to 2 Agonoses, and I played like a bunch of them.
He's really, really good. Like
We'll
people are
see.
figuring
We'll
him
see.
out.
Well, that's what we'll see.
But
annoying.
as for I think it would be Cinder and Fulgore. Honestly, all the other characters seem to have like a way to win. Whereas Fulgore, he doesn't do a lot of damage. His meter builds stupidly. Like a lot of characters get a lot of shadow. Unless I pop instinct, I don't really get. I feel like Fulgore, even Maximilian, he thinks it's going to be Fulgore too.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Fulgore. Fulgore's one of them.
I think it will, but at the same time, once they curveball you and be like Spinal. Once they rework Spinal.
But why would they rework
Spinal's
Spinal
good as
when
he
one of
is.
the
He's
best?
already good.
He's considered.
No.
I mean,
They
it's
said they're
hard
going to tweak him. We're going to retool him. They never said they're going to retool him for the better. Once if they retool him because maybe he is a little bit too OP and they readjust his skulls.
They were saying the way this guy put it was these 2 characters are going to be completely redone. Like they're not going to resemble what they were before. Like they're going to be remade basically. 2 complete remakes. So Cinder would make sense because yes, a high level Cinder can do all sorts of crazy things and juggle you around in the air for 30 minutes.
But that's it. It's just a high level. Like anybody else is just doing regular.
Yeah. And all the inputs you would have to do and the precision timing you would need to be that high level Cinder. And even at that high level, he still got rocked when it came to the top 8. Like, it's not good enough.
I'm not even saying I'm definitely not high level. And I tried. Like, I can sort of mimic the things I see with characters, but I could not mimic whatever. Yeah. Like I was trying to do it to you, and I couldn't get them. I couldn't go up more than 2 times. No. Like after that, after the second time, I just kept going forward, but they kept going up with me, and I don't know how.
It's gonna be Cinder for sure. I would put anything on Cinder. I mean, Arya, if you just gave her a bit more health, she'd be more viable. Like she dies so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, all
We've
the
been saying that
characters-
since like she first came out.
Yeah, like she just.
One good combo with like Saberwolf, Thunder, Glacius, and she's
And
she's done.
that's another reason Saberwolf needs to be nerfed.
There's only 3 people that do insane damage, and that's Thunder, Glacius, and Saberwolf.
It shouldn't be Saberwolf. He's a rushdown. To give a rushdown Thunder type damage,
No,
he
no,
doesn't
no, no,
do
no, no,
Thunder.
dude,
no,
you
no.
can do 80% damage in one shot.
Because I know how.
Anybody can do it.
That's because
Yeah,
you
but
suck
you
and you
do
let him
heavies.
counter break you.
No, no.
That's the only
no.
way I can ever
If you
do
all
insane amount of
heavies,
damage like that. If they
you
lock
have to do
out,
2 shadows.
or if they don't.
Two
Yeah, 2
shadows.
shadows. Thunder can do that with 1,
To give
and
you an
even
example,
if
you land 2 shadows with Fulgor, it doesn't do that much damage. I have to hit you with 3 shadows.
Well, that's the difference.
Dude,
in
I
character
bet
design,
I
man.
bet you Riptor could do a good amount of damage if you did it
Not
exactly the
80%.
way.
No, but see, that's the
Dude,
difference.
I've
Look,
not.
80%.
The only reason I've done 80% is because people counter broke me, so that's on them.
No, you did 80 off the bat.
Dude,
No.
the reason why Fulgor doesn't do as much damage as most other characters is because he has a different set of tools and utilities for him. He can teleport. He has projectiles, okay?
But his
Saberwolf
teleport
doesn't
is
have those
almost pointless
options.
because
And
his
his mixed-up
teleport,
game,
if you just hit X,
his mixed-up game is legit.
if you hit
Yeah.
X repeatedly, you know, or you just do your little quick normals repeatedly against Fulgor when he teleports, it's pointless. Because you can't do a move.
But
off
Fulgor
the
has a good
teleport.
mix-up game.
All his shadows are terrible. All his shadows are just broken. All of them. Every single one. He doesn't have good shadows. He doesn't have...
By this time, everyone knows how to counter break. If they're good enough, they know how to counter break everything.
Anything.
Yeah, but still, dude, Fulgor's just... He's bad. The only reason he won Evo is because he has good matchups, like Thunder. You put Thunder versus a high-level Fulgor, I mean, you just play the keep-away game. There's really nothing Thunder can do. But besides that, Fulgor, nobody's going to be Fulgor throughout the entire tournament and win.
I
It's just not
do
gonna happen.
admit Saberwolf has an insane damage output.
That
But
tweak his damage and that's it. He'd be still good.
but
still be good.
check it out. Check
He'd
it out.
still
check
have
it out.
amazing
If-
mix-ups.
If they do it how you want it for them
No,
to do
I don't
it,
want him to do like 25 damage, but he shouldn't hit you with 2 shadows and then it's 80% damage. Dude, it's 80% without... Okay, I get locked out. You still shouldn't be able to do 80% damage off 2 shadows.
It's not locked out. That's counter broke at that point.
No, dude. You've done 80% damage. I've seen it happen multiple times when you do the pounce shadow and then the crescent moon shadow. It's over. That's so much damage.
That's
It's
like
broken.
60. I think it's 70. No, it's like 65%. It's 65%.
It's more than that. You've done 70 damage easy without a counter break.
Those were with counter breakers.
No.
I
We
don't-
could go test this right now.
Counter breaker! Wow, okay.
It's ridiculous damage. Nerf. Saberwolf's going to get a damage nerf. For sure.
I won't be
Thunder's
mad.
going to get, I think, his lightning back.
No. They said they experimented with the whole like lightning thing and they didn't like the way it was being used, so that's why they gave him what he has now.
But it's terrible.
But here's the other thing that we fail to consider and understand is that maybe they're adjusting these characters not based on what's happening or what happened before.
They're clearly doing it because of the new characters.
The new
coming
characters,
in.
exactly. New characters are gonna have
If
new abilities, new
they wanted
gauges, new
Saberwolf's
whatever.
damage to be nerfed, they would have done it when Shadow Jago came out, because he was able to do that since Arya came out. I was able to do that much damage since she came out, and they have not nerfed him since.
Yeah, so it's
For
intentional. Okay,
It's that
so we're
he
gonna see,
has that
depending
for a
on what
reason.
characters come out and what they're capable of. Maybe that's what they're adjusting to right now. Maybe that's what they're trying. They're laying down the groundwork for what is going to happen in the future. Because
Because when season 2 came out, all of season 1 got like
some sort of buff.
some sort of nerf and buff. Like
Yeah.
Saberwolf, his back dash was reduced, and his forward dash has like some frames added onto
I
it.
think so, something like that.
And he
And
has
then
something else.
Orchid gain like the grenade toss. and, you know.
His instinct.
Oh yeah, the feral cancel.
Yeah,
yeah. He got more buffs than nerfs, if anything.
Yeah, he did. He's broken. He's broken.
I think he got more buffs than nerfs. That feral cancel is crazy.
Yeah, like that's...
That's
If
crazy.
you know how to use it.
Okay, but that's
I've played.
when you look at these characters,
But
when you look at these characters and you scale them up or down, you don't do it based on your average player. You put two pros in there with the characters, and you're like, okay, let's see what they do with them, and that's what your nerfs and your buffs go for.
When's the last time Saberwolf won a tournament?
He came in what, third? This last
No,
one?
I won. One.
That doesn't mean anything.
When's the last time he won?
It's hard to
No, what's
If
the
you're
last
gonna-
time?
no,
If you're going off of
pro players.
Pro
Okay,
status.
but again, that doesn't mean anything because everybody was counting Aganos out, and he just came in second against Con Ra.
I hate Conra. They should nerf Conra.
And we know that. Oh,
I
you
feel
know
like
what? Con
Conra is
Ra
on-
could be retooled as well.
He plays how he plays. He's
No, I think because they've been every single balance patch has always been Con Ra plus minus this, and that. This every single one has something to do with Con Ra. Riptor was for like that for a little bit, but they kind of ironed her out. But I think Con Ra is also a strong contender for retooling. Cinder,
Maybe.
yeah. Fulgor, maybe, yeah.
It's between Fulgor, Conra, and Cinder for retooling completely. If not, I would maybe say Fulgor and Cinder completely, and Conra is just gonna get a whole bunch of stuff like
always
framework,
does.
He always
framework
does.
wise.
Every patch that ever comes out, you look at Conra and it's like 40 patch notes because it's just the way he's designed, I think. Because he's a zoner, but he's not supposed to be like Ultimo
Insane.
zoner. Yeah.
If
I mean,
any,
dude, Aganos...
They
like I
could
said,
take
that
something
guy
away
proved
from him
with
completely.
Aganos, he's not...
they could take something away
They
completely.
could
That
just
from
would
him.
be considered a retooling. That'd be a...
That's true.
No, but I mean, it depends. It depends what they take away. I mean, if they take away like those locust things, that's like half of his game. If you take that away, you have to replace it with something else or change everything else about him.
If
It's gonna
not-
change his whole game plan.
I feel like if you just take away his jumping one, he would still like he could be averaged out at that point because. Like, if a dude jumps up, does that, and then jumps in the bottom,
I feel like
you
where
can't get
Conra
in.
sits now, though, I mean... He's pretty good.
I haven't played a Conra, a good one, in a long time. The last Conra I played, I beat, like, really easily with Saberwolf, so... I couldn't judge... I couldn't...
Conra is a lot better
I couldn't
where he is
judge.
now, for sure. He's a lot better.
And for all we know, maybe those characters might not even get retooled. It might be some other character that we're not thinking about, but they're retooling them just to get a new fresh coat of paint. I mean, just to be honest, you know, I mean, maybe...
But why would they do that to characters and then leave these characters? Like, dude, nobody's gonna... Like, Fulgor or Cinder are just... You gotta do a lot of work to be good with those characters. Spinal, you know, it used to be like that, but once people figured Spinal out, it was like... Holy shit, look at all this. I mean, KI is a really hard game to gauge because it's really balanced. I mean, that Aganos player, he pretty much proved it, man. Once the worst character has made it into the top 3, you've got a balanced game. Everybody thinks Aganos is terrible, and he's making it to top 3.
If you know how to play with Aganos, you know, you can... Like I said, I was destroyed. I was destroyed by
That's 'cause
the
you're
first
bad.
Aganos player. Not the first one I ever played, but the first good one I ever played.
Like that whole jumping
was-
and hitting X repeatedly that I do to you, yeah, that doesn't work against a good Aganos.
Remember how we struggled to find his anti-air and there's just a little flick? I was doing that when I was away with my family on vacation. I played Aganos. They would always try to jump in. I was like, boop, boop, just flick him out of the damn air. It was awesome.
Like I said, Cinder, Fulgor are going to get full retools, I think, if I had to guess.
Well, I mean, honestly, those would be two good ones. Or, you know, Archon Ra. But yeah, those two would definitely sound good.
I'm just biased against Conra because it's really hard to get in. Especially
Get
with
in
the
with
two
him.
people I play, Combo and Saber.
Yeah.
Like, Combo's a little easier because of that little, like, untouchable roll
Oh,
he has. But
that's what they need to nerf, too, is that infinite combo thing with TJ Combo, where he's just...
they did.
They nerfed it a while ago.
They
yeah.
did.
They got rid of it?
Dude,
so you can't
no,
go...
because...
yeah,
because I've gotten jabbed before out of it. I've gotten jabbed and then they
Oh, you
came
can get
in.
jabbed out of it
Yeah.
now? Okay.
But
Good.
probably because they know, like, they've run into it so many times that, you know, they practiced it. Like, they realized how. But it's usually they either shadow out
to
of
slow
it.
it down a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
Just slow it down. Just give it a few extra frames, start up, and it'll be okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
but the only way TJ comes into me playing is if I'm playing a Conra or a really good Glacius. Then I can do like that roll into them. But if they grab me, then it's pointless. It still doesn't do much.
Well, and lastly, I guess, is with Season 3, they're also going to do another community fund.
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to community fund too? Like, everyone in the community has different opinions. Costumes, retro stages, new characters, ultimates. What would we want?
If the game doesn't have ultimates, I would want ultimates.
Ultimates? I don't see that's the thing. Like, really, like, it's like we already have ultras. That's already like a finisher.
Well,
are you gonna ultimate?
Are signature KI.
So it's finishers.
They are, but at the same time, like, people. From my point of view, once again, I don't count myself as a high player, but I treat the game as if I was a high player, and I wouldn't want to like ultimate every person. Like,
exactly.
I just want to cancel out of it.
Like they're cool to have. Don't get me wrong.
They are cool to have.
But wouldn't you rather have like maybe an additional character, maybe like a shadow character?
I don't want another shadow character. I heard that Shadow Orchid. That sounds stupid. No more shadow characters. We already have Shadow Jago. Why do we? Let's have Shadow
Technically,
Spinal,
Omen's kind of like the shadow of Shadow Jago.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shadow.
saying. It's like,
the pitch black Jago.
I like the idea of going back and doing old levels. Bring back the old levels. I'd pay for that.
I would.
Bring all
retro
the old
levels
back.
Dude,
retro levels.
That'd be cool.
Retro.
But another shadow character, no. Now, if you want to give me a new character, I'll fund a new character.
I'll totally fund a new character.
If they're like, hey, look, we want...
If that
we didn't have a chance to get this creature from the Black Lagoon guy in there, but we want to put him in. All right, here's my $20. Let me get him.
If they don't have the signature 8 plus the random one that they...
Like Omen Shadow.
Like Omen and Shadow, and they're like, we didn't do it because of money, and, and people were like, we will give you whatever we gave for Shadow Jago, let's do it. Like, I would do that.
It could be Idle.
I would do that.
Could be.
It could be Idle. Idle's like one of the options everybody wants. Everyone wants Idle if they don't do them. So
would you guys pay for DLC costumes?
It depends what those
Yeah.
DLC costumes were.
If they look terrible, nah.
If I can get, like, if Conan the Barbarian isn't a Tusk option...
It should be
it's
from the get-go.
It's gonna... Dude,
if it isn't, I would pay for
TJ
that.
got...
Dylan.
Yeah. He got Dylan.
Yeah.
If TJ can get Dylan, I'm pretty sure Tusk can get
I
Conan.
hope so, man. That would be so nice.
Well, it's obviously he has to have it because it's going to be his retro. It's going to have to happen.
That's going to be his... Yeah, it's going to be his retro.
It's going to be his retro, yeah. But
how would he look now, though? Would he still look all old school like, or since he...
Well, he's a back-facing character, so...
Yeah, we're going to see that muscly back of his.
That's like a majority of what you see.
Yeah, but
maybe he'll face forward this time.
Well, you know what? Let me look at Maya. Look at the transformation of Maya. Maya still looks, Amazonian, type of like jungle type of.
I like what they did with her though.
Yeah, she looked really nice. She looked really cool. And same thing with Conan. I mean,
she's also way taller.
Well, like Conan could still be part of that tribe. Like the monster hunting demon tribe thing of Maya. Maybe he's a part of that now too.
No.
They retooled a lot of the characters' backgrounds. They even did it like after season 2. So I wouldn't like put it past them to do something similar with Conan, with something like Tusk. Okay.
Just let Tusk be that big scary guy that's like Conan the Barbarian, the Wander.
Is there a scale between how tall he is compared to Thunder?
Fulgor's 6'5".
No, Tusk
is 6'11". Thunder's like 6'9", I think. 6'5", something like that. Tusk would be the tallest character.
Oh, wait, what? Naganos.
Well, besides Aganos.
Glacius isn't like 7? Glacius looks like he's
Glacius
7.
was the tallest character in the game before Aganos.
Right.
And Thunder was like right
behind
there,
him. Yeah, he's right behind him.
It's not like Thunder and Glacius.
Well, here's
like
the other
that
thing. Here's
much
the thing.
of a difference.
Here's the other thing. If you wanted to keep Tusk, like Tusk,
he's gonna look. He bends his knee, doesn't he?
His knees are bent, so he's a little bit. His stance keeps him shorter or medium size. But the other thing is, remember, his sword is long as fuck.
Yeah, he's gonna be a mid-range type character. He's He's going to be able to do some heavy damage at mid-range.
But the other thing is that they're going to retool him. He's not going to be the same as he was before because he got Jago's wind kick.
It's the same animation.
But think about it. It's the same. But it's the same thing.
That was part of his thing, though. All the characters still have their thing, and that was his thing to have that kick.
Yeah, but
Saber
look at
his Saber don't have his thing no more.
His pounce.
His projectile.
His projectile.
And neither does Thunder. So
I'm pretty sure. Staples.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Tusk isn't going to get that wind kick back either because Jago didn't have the wind kick in the second one because he had that slide. Now Orchid has the slide. She had it too in that one. But he's not going to get that wind kick.
Jago still had his kick in the second one.
Did he?
Yes, it just looked different. That's all. They took the animation, but he still had the same kick, and so did Tusk.
Well, since they're trying to keep the characters different in this one...
Jago's kick was it just looks funny. That's why they changed it. If you go back and watch KI2 Gold, his kick just looks funny, and that's why they changed it to Tusk's. It just looks more natural. Jago's kick was this weird roundhouse kick that lunged forward.
It does Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
But that's the point, is that now that Jago has it, Tusk isn't going to have it.
Tusk could just rely heavily on the sword, He could be a lot more reliant on the sword.
Doesn't he have an insane backflip too?
Yeah, he has a DP, I think, right?
He has a DP and he can cross you. He can hit you on this side and then flip to the other side and hit you again.
Yeah. So Tusk is going to be interesting. Kim Woo is going to also be... They already said that Kim Woo's going to be crazy. Rash going to be crazy. The new secondary... Which one? Guest characters going to be crazy. This season is going to be fucking crazy. I mean, honestly, it's just going to be... We're going to have the most original characters this season, guest characters, and they said that one of the reasons why they don't show us more about Season 3 right now is because a lot of the systems, a lot of things that make those characters come to life aren't ready yet. So the fact that they have to retool the game from the ground up, not from the ground up, but that the retool the game in general makes it crazy.
Do you think it's going to be air combos or something? Maybe?
I have no idea. I think
have air combos maybe.
It's you have to just view it like Cinder. We wanted Cinder as soon as possible. That week when Hisako came out, we were expecting the tease for Cinder, and we didn't get it. We're the flame animation stuff wasn't ready yet. It's gonna be the same thing, It's they're gonna have special systems in place for these characters, and that means they're gonna look and feel a lot different than everyone else.
You don't think they're gonna change the basic mechanics
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because, the basic... the game runs really well so far. When Double Helix came out, they worked on it. They refined it through Season 1. Season 2, Iron Galaxy really, touched it up and, made it a lot smoother. Ironed out all the little details. It's what could you do different, add on, or change?
What if they have launcher into air combos?
Dude.
Then they'll take away a lot of the air. First of all,
that'll only look good for some characters though. Only some characters can do it, and then the rest of them are screwed.
That's not air combos is Marvel vs. Capcom / Street Fighter Alpha type thing, and that means you have to block in the air, and they're not going to add air blocking.
Right.
Right. So there's no air combos. That means Sadira.
There's already air counters. I never thought there'd be combo breakers in the air and.
Yeah, but they're not full scale
It's seriously just juggles.
They're juggle type
juggle
things. Yeah.
Ones.
I don't know. I just want to play Season 3. I just want Tusk. I want Tusk so bad.
I don't know, man, because we'll see. Because there's going to be some mechanic changes. I just don't know what it would be. Because like I told you guys before, if they asked me when KI, 2013 was coming out, if you asked me to redesign KI for 20 years later, what would you do? I would never have thought of counter breakers. And look how much that changed this game. It made it that much amazing. I would never have think of that. So what they would do now, I don't know. We'll see.
What if it didn't have counter breakers?
What if they just no more counter breakers?
No more counter breakers ever.
No more counter breakers. It'd be terrible because everybody would just break 1,000. Everybody would just break. You'd never see a combo pass 4 hits ever again.
No. Yeah, it'd be fucked up and weird. I don't know.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah. I think.
I think that's about everything.
That's like
Honestly,
a lot.
Once
Should we
you know,
split
we get
this
the
up
reveal.
into 2 videos?
No, just one
No,
video. Just put it all on there.
Yeah.
And
Screw the viewers.
when they
We love you.
When they come out with the gameplay reveal, we'll just do another one.
Oh yeah, like reaction shots and like watching everyone play it.
I feel like ours are longer because there's 3 of us.
Well, I like it because that means you guys get to hear more of our stupid ass opinions.
Yes, there you go. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you next time.
See you next time, Cheppel. Where does people get their awesome news of video games from?
The internet.
Ridge, lead us out.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah. Bye.